You're sending people into dangerous situations to give money and you don't know their background history. Why do that?
But when
Would you
those
also
situations
tell us the
on the normal
psychology of
person, what
people? Would you
happens?
also tell us the psychology of the people? Because I know y'all have to have training in that. The psychology of understanding the people and how they can get attached to you.
Oh
See,
yeah, it's
that's what everybody
cycles.
is missing.
It's cycles that go
Thank you.
on. You're
Please
absolutely right. There's
explain that.
cycles
Thank you.
that go on and on and on. And I don't give a damn if whoever down there don't like what I'm saying. I'm trained. You want to see my degrees? I'll pull them up and clean them up. Stop doing it. You're putting yourself at risk. Girl, please, dad, if you work and you do this work, stop playing. You
So
send
let me.
somebody 3 hours away, you drive them, they get food, and you don't know their background. So if something happens in your group, who is your 501c3 or whatever y'all calling it, y'all sent
Oh, they don't
that
have
person
that. They
out
don't
there,
have that.
you
Oh,
are
niggas was
accountable. Did you
so.
do a background check?
And
So
Miss
Go ahead,
Hawaiian
Braid. I'm
BBW,
sorry.
bitch, you need to be tired of being fat, hoe. That's what you need to be tired
I
of.
hate this.
Get tired of eating, bitch.
Okay, so I do hate to say this again. Everybody's come and Miss Pretty Mom of Three. You know, I know you with the social work, and you were spot on. You coming from a profession. We're coming from all the different perspectives. Let me come from a helper's perspective. Somebody who's helped plenty of people. This will make a motherfucker to go through all of this from doing a good deed and helping the next motherfucker is telling me, don't come ask for help then. Don't nobody else ask me for nothing because I got to worry about if I'm helping you. I sent somebody there. Now you turn the person that I sent to help you into the. Don't ask for motherfucking help. Everything that y'all are saying is so right. But it's also the only thing I kept thinking was, how can you, like, if people be in situations and they're victims, right? So then it's like, okay, their senses and everything is going to be heightened. So no telling what the fuck is going to happen. Who is about to be their next victim, next to them, whatever. You never fucking know. If you a victim and you need help, then motherfucking, I'm
I,
going to have you ask your motherfucking mama or your brothers or your sister or somebody
I
in your
think y'all
family. Don't
misunderstanding
come
the
to this
scope. I think
motherfucking,
y'all.
I was almost finished
also,
though.
Oh, go
Don't
ahead,
come to
Braid.
this motherfucking app asking for no motherfucking help to turn around and throw it up in somebody's face. That's it. That's all. A motherfucker get tired of helping a motherfucker, and while my
hello,
hand is still out, you done bit off one of my fucking fingers. And that's
Well,
from a helper's perspective.
I
and then
get that,
also just
Braid.
from a
Wait a minute. I'm
creative,
sorry. Wait
can
a
I
minute,
jump
Braid.
in?
I'm sorry, Braid therapy. Braid, nobody's saying you can't help somebody. Send them to the resource. You're helping is giving them the resource to say, you know what, call this number. I can help see you through that process.
And
Get
what
them to
happens
the
when that
right
resource
people.
isn't available? A lot of times
The
I get it for
resource is
saying
always
respectfully, no,
available.
it's not.
A
It's so
resource
many
is
people
all.
out here
I've been a
struggling,
social
and not
worker
to
for
cut you off.
25 years. A
Okay.
resource is always available. Stop telling people that. The resource is not available because y'all want that fast cash. You see, that's the difference. You want that
And
fast
let me and let
crowdfunding
me
Okay,
cash.
let me
Let's be
explain.
and
very,
let me
hold on,
just
I'm
say
sorry,
this
Susu.
quickly to what
You want
Braid
that
said.
fast collecting cash because
I'm
the
sorry,
resources
Miss
is
Pretty.
available
Clock
because I work
in.
and I give them out to people all day. So don't tell me resources is not available. What you don't want to do is come do that paperwork, give your social security numbers and get the help that you need because it's easy to sit here on this app
And
and
oop,
collect these little crown fundings. Now,
okay.
Braid,
Okay,
you've
I
been
agree.
sent,
I
so
agree.
don't give me that BS.
Okay, so
There's
this is
help
what I'm
here
saying.
because I see the government money all the time. I do the budgets, working with the state. Stop playing. And
Yeah,
Braid, I'm
there's
not
a
mad
lot of
at you.
funding out there
Go
for
ahead,
each and
Susu.
every
Okay,
program. I just wanted to say this quickly to what Braid said. At the end of the motherfucking day, she asked Nitra. Nitra sent Kevin. She didn't come to
Correct.
Kevin for
Right.
help. She
We
went
agree.
to Nitra.
Correct. And
What
Nitra
are we
sent
not
Kev.
remembering?
No, we're right there. Again, she went to somebody and got help. The person sent help, and we're saying the exact same sentences. I didn't say who she went to. She went to Nitra, but Nitra sent Kev. Oh, there's Nitra.
okay.
I have one question and then the rest I'll discuss on my panel. But to Miss Ma'am in the right top corner, where
Hi,
were the
teacher. How are you?
oh, I'm fine, but I do have a big question for you today.
And I got
Where
a
were
big
those?
answer.
Okay, I hope you do. Where were the resources for the mother that lost her children in the van when they froze to death? Where were those resources? And y'all have a good day.
The
Resources
re-
need to be
Respectfully.
sought after.
Miss Teacher,
You didn't
the
eat,
re-
baby.
wait, I'm sorry, Miss
Resources
So
have
can
to
I?
be
Teacher.
sought after. That's all.
Friend, let her get it. Friend, just let her get it. Miss
Well,
Pretty Mom, let her
I'm
talk.
Yeah,
sorry,
this
Miss.
is all I wanted to say.
I'm
Can I
sorry,
get this man?
I don't even know the story that she's talking about.
Me
That's
neither.
the first thing. So if she would have given me the story, and or we could have went through it, or we can go and examine it deep. Oh yeah, has the system failed people? Absolutely. You don't hear me saying that the system and we as social workers and providers don't always fail people. Yes, we do. But the point is that you have to lead people to the right resources to get them the help. Some people are very prideful. I just offered a man today a shelter. A shelter. He's been out on drugs. You know what he did? He refused it. He said he'd rather be in the street. Now you're going to get a flip side of the story where he's going to say, well, nobody helped me. He died out here in these Philadelphia streets. He died on the corner sitting there, but he refused to help. There are two sides to every story, and a lot of times you'll miss it. But that, Ms. Beecher, I'm more than willing to take a deep dive with you on that case. I
I'm
don't
gonna.
mind doing it.
Okay, I just want
I'm
to let
not
y'all
Braid
men
Therapy. I
after
hate to
that.
do this. Braid Therapy. I'm so sorry, and I'm not gonna argue with you. I just want to do this on behalf of Manny because we haven't had one in a minute. This is the Messy Newsroom. Big
Oh,
shout
let
out
me
to
get
the
out of here.
1.8 thousand. I got to Susu because it ain't had a mob break.
Oh God.
Welcome everybody in here. Make sure y'all know you don't want me to give him a mob break. Make sure y'all follow Manny respectfully. This is a good conversation. He does go live 12 to 3 every single day. If you are in here and you're one of his supporters, go ahead and hit that gift goal. Go ahead and get your heart me. Go ahead and do all of the things. Tap the screen, share the live. Make sure you get everybody in here. If you have an opinion, come up and join the panel. First and foremost, just follow, send the gifts, share the live, tap the screen. Y'all know what the fuck to do. Okay, that's it.
Thank you, Bray. Yes. Go ahead, hippie.
Thank you, Manny. I did wait patiently because this is my last page and I can't tussle. But I will say I do understand the different perspectives that are here. But it seemed like to me that some things are being stretched out a bit or maybe overworked. I think the only T would be maybe he was talking to the lady, they were talking to each other like flirting, and maybe that's something to talk about with him and his girlfriend. But I just feel like this whole ideology of like trying to make him seem like some type of predator or something, I think that's a little wild. And I do also think that based on what the lady was saying last night, she didn't say anything like that. She was more like she want to make people aware of what happened. She never had like a narrative like I think the ones that have been pushing different angles here. So I think we should focus more on what her idea was for what she wanted to put out versus what we want to kind of like spin and go at. Now, if we want to talk about tea and stir a pot, maybe he was a bit of a cheater. Well, let's talk about that. He did say them hugs was warm, but like the other stuff, I think is like going down a rabbit hole that is unnecessary when you start to talk about his
Fuck a
character
hug. All my
overall.
hugs is warm. I hate that part of it. Kevin Brown ain't cheat on his motherfucking girl.
Well, he was headed towards that direction. Now we can disagree on that part,
That's
but
so Raven to look into the
overall,
future though. But you're right. We gotta look into the
please,
future like that's so Raven to know that.
you know that go back to middle school. Girl, where my hug? You know how the players do.
And
But to the point, I'm not. I think the attack on his character to be like, oh, he a bad person or he a bad man. It's like, dang, he can't do a little bit of cheating. He ain't even married.
Can
And
I
then
ask
it's two
both of
grown
you men
people.
something? Can I ask both of you men something? Real talk. And I want y'all to
Yeah.
keep it really, really honest with me. When you see someone, a female down on their luck, right? Do you think offering them in that moment a romantic interest or anything like that is appropriate? You don't think that's somewhat predatory?
Hippie, you wanna go first?
Well, yeah, I think Kiana, the difference is I can say it's inappropriate without saying that it's predatory. I think it's
Okay. You know
inappropriate.
what?
Yeah,
Predatory is too strong of a word, maybe.
yeah, for
Maybe.
me.
Okay, I can dig it. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I can say that
Predatory. Oh.
it maybe it was inappropriate because of the timing, and also
Thank you.
maybe the flirting. When you do see somebody like him that is known to be a great guy, he has his things together. Maybe after she had just got out of something, she kind of looked at him almost like a savior complex type of thing. So that does add to the inappropriate nature of it. But I don't think that he was trying to like do her in or ruin her life or something. He even, from her own words, he basically backed away and stopped talking to her. So he wasn't like trying to drag it out or do. I don't think anything nefarious is my point.
My thing is, and this is a general question, I'm gonna come from the flip side of things, Kiana. Because I do have a lot of brothers, niggas that be around me, I got a lot of that. Like, it depends on their intentions. If a nigga is going into it knowing she's weak and vulnerable and I can get whatever I want, then yes, that is predatory. It's your intentions coming in. Are you genuinely helping a motherfucker, or are you like, she's down on her luck, so I know I'm going to be able to get away with this, and that? The intentions is what makes it predatory or not. I don't think Kevin Brown's intentions was coming into it, this is a weak woman, I'm about to prey on her, like she was trying to make it. I just don't believe that.
Hey, and I want to ask you why. Why? I'm sorry.
Has she let go? Where the proof?
Wait,
Proof.
hold on, y'all.
Where is the proof that this man did anything wrong? We're doing a bunch of talking and a bunch of speculating and a bunch of talking.
Shit, lady, I was up
Where
here
is
first.
the proof?
Lady, shit, we got
Where the
proof.
proof?
Goddamn. Press the X button.
What
Shit.
proof of what? What she's asking for? I'm sorry, I don't understand that. Help us understand.
Jesus. I was just gonna say this is that the girl is in the comments. And the thing that happens is that when people bring this shit to the app, especially on Messy Side of TikTok, is this whole thing happens. You letting people speak for you. Mm-hmm. When you can just clear up certain things then you can just move forward, because all this conversation is just all over the place. And yes, we have different opinions and whatnot, but she's in the comments typing, and it's like, speak for yourself, clear the stuff up yourself, because you brought it to the app. And also, by bringing it to the app, narratives are going to be changed, opinions are going to be made. So just be careful about how direct and how you're going to explain certain things. Personally, for me, and that's up to her. If she wants to come up, that's on her. But I do feel like she should come up and clear up some things if she feels that she has to constantly comment it in the comments.
Nikki,
Yeah. Hold on. Let me say this. So, to go behind Nikki, I totally agree with Nikki, because people are forming emotions around this story, young lady, ma'am, and with that, the people are feeling some type of way, whether it's about a man or a woman. So this does shape how we deal with each other going forward. Go ahead,
She doesn't
so.
want to get
I
attacked.
only wanted to
She
come
doesn't
up
want
to
to get.
say it is okay for you to help. Oh, wait, Brian. It's okay for you to help somebody. Just when you're helping somebody, just help the person. Any conversation too much after, anything like, going too far with those conversations will become sticky for you. You were supposed to go there, help, send a Walmart order, get the hotel. It's okay to check up on them, but the other conversations that happen after become weird.
the girl just said in the comments she is not safe here, so apparently she doesn't feel safe as well. Ma'am, I don't know if it's you don't feel safe, quote unquote, because I'm here. If I need a drop, you can come up and get your box, but respectfully, you talking shit in the comments, and I was very respectful at first until you started talking shit. Anybody that talks shit to me, I'm gonna clap back and cuss their ass out. So if you feel not safe because of me, I'll happily drop, but if you continue to run that mouth about me downstairs, I'm gonna keep talking shit about you, girl.
Kiana, would you please repeat your question that you asked? Would you please repeat your question that you asked Braid and Hippie? Because when I research Predator, the question that you asked is part of an example. Would you please, can you please say that question again?
Do you
please,
feel
Yes.
that if you know someone is in a vulnerable state, whether that be especially financially, right? We ain't even talking about they fragile as a human being, but financially, meaning back against the wall, up against the wind, all that there. Do you feel it is okay to be offering them something other than resources? You feel it's okay to be talking about romance or possible outside friendship, you know what I'm saying, when that person is needing actual physical, tangible resources in that moment?
Okay, and also we keep forgetting that Mr. Brown, the good man with the girlfriend who just went to help, also requested pictures of this young lady. So him requesting pictures of this lady doesn't sound like a man who just want to feed women and children and pets. He went there with the intention, and that's why when he pulled away, it seems like a man who didn't get what he want. Now I'm not giving you no more money until you give me the poom poom, so I'm gonna play the game. I'm gonna hold out on you until you give me what you want. That's game 101. That's what people
Wait,
did in
Joa,
high
we don't know
school.
he had that intention. Why do you think he had that intention? Like, you got like proof or
I
something
just
for that?
told.
That's the one
Well,
that threw me off.
what was his intention asking her for pictures?
No, drop.
You gonna have to ask
That
him. We
came
wouldn't
after.
assume. You
What
don't know.
was
Yeah,
his?
that came.
He was not trying to
But
feed
He
the
could have been
women
sending that shit to the Blue
children.
Cross Blue Shield, girl. You don't fucking
He
yeah,
know.
and he
he
asked after
okay.
he met
Well, he
her,
could
so
have
we
took.
can't say that was his
Or
intention
whatever
in the
the
way.
fuck
That's what I'm
organization
saying.
be helping
Okay.
people.
Okay. So hippie, do you think he needed to drive 3 hours to feed her?
He could have shit if his
Yeah, that
gas
was
was full.
That's
that
not
was
what I
their
asked.
decision. So
That was not my question.
that's
That was
not.
not
Give
my
me just one
question. My
second
question was
because give me
easy.
1 second drop because I've been sitting here for 5 minutes and Manny's been on 55.6. There's almost 2K people in here. There is no reason that he is still sitting on 55.6 and I've been sitting here for 5 minutes and it ain't moved. And it's almost 2K people in here. Y'all tap that screen like y'all want to tap somebody's ass. Don't forget to hit the gift go. Don't forget to get the panel as well. Y'all bop that screen up and protect the live. It helps when they're in conversation. Like let's help protect. Let's just not listen. Let's help. If we all
So
work together, it works. I'll drop.
I wanted to
So
answer what I asked Kiana, Manny, if I can, right quick. It said yes, it's predatory. When you offer romance instead of genuine support, especially to gain control, exploit, or manipulate, then yes, that behavior can be considered predatory. Power imbalance, manipulative, and intent matters. If the goal is to gain trust and then to use her, that's exploitation, not love. He wanted to gain her trust. Ain't no reason that man should have been talking about, oh baby, this hug so warm. That's weird.
No, it's first
That's
of all, okay, if
that's
that's the case, answer
But
the
weird.
people.
drop. That's
No,
where we
no,
Can I
disagree
no.
say
at.
one
To a
thing?
strange
This is
woman.
this
That's
is
That's
weird.
where we
crazy.
disagree at with
This is
that.
crazy.
Definite. Hold
hold
on.
on,
Let me just.
You did
hold
not
on.
go and talk about.
Allow Fatty's mom to go and then Hippie then Braid. Go ahead, Fatty's mom.
Hey man, hey everybody. I
Hey.
just I just want to say this. I think a lot of people forget that women can be predators too. And the women, we are emotional. We know how to weaponize what we've been through, our trauma, and project it to get what we want. I think that this woman may have came from like a battered background or whatever, but I feel like when she came across Kevin, she seen a lick. She seen how Kevin
You
moved. She
clearly
seen
don't know
that
the
this man
story. You don't know the story, ma'am.
Drop,
She was
I'm
Finish,
victim.
talking.
girl.
Shut
He
the
was
fuck
helping her
up.
out of
Drop.
DV.
I
He
am
was
literally
helping her out of
talking.
Okay.
I
DV.
need you
You
to
don't
I
know
shut
the
the fuck
okay,
story.
up.
so just allow her to finish her thought. Go ahead.
Thank you. Like you're
Potty,
rude, drop.
potty,
You get on my motherfucking
potty,
nerves.
potty, potty, you don't have to do
Yeah.
it with those such words, but go ahead, ma'am.
I'm sorry. Yes, I don't want your boxes to get dropped. Okay, I'm sorry. But this is what I'm saying. I feel like this woman came across Kevin. She seen how he was providing for her and all these different things, and he was a real man. I could hear it in Kevin's voice. That is a real solid man. I could tell. And she's seen that. Women, we know what's real and what's not. Just like Brad said, we have that intuition too. She seen that man, she liked him, and so that's why she texts Nietzsche saying, oh, I haven't heard from Kevin. If he was such a fucking if he was such a predator, like she trying to make him out to be, why she looking for him? It gotta make sense.
Do you
She
think
likes
she saw a
Kevin.
man, or did she thought a Negro that's thirsty as hell, and she was wondering why he don't want to drink me? Like, what happened?
It
Right?
could be both ways,
Kevin ain't
Key. But
thirsty.
what
To
I'm
me, it's
saying
clear that
is,
both of them,
Kevin's not
she's
thirsty.
not. She's
She
going
don't
after
know.
an
She didn't
innocent
even know
man. Is what
she
I
was
feel. I
battered.
feel like it's wrong for this girl, and there's gonna be people who actually need help after her. And what she's doing is wrong. Like it's just wrong. She just went about it all the way wrong, all the way across the board. It's just wrong. Period.
And can I piggyback? Can we agree to disagree? Like she stated that, so it's okay for her to use him to get what she needs. And then he's also stated that he was going through something in his relationship. So obviously he was looking for his needs to be met. And so both of them were inappropriate. So, but it's okay
Both.
that she was in a
Yes.
situation and
Yes.
she needed
Yes.
financial support.
Thank
He's
you.
going through in his relationship
Yes.
and he needed emotional support. So he did it at the wrong time. But she also had options and other resources and family. And like this woman said, professional help. But she didn't do that. Let's be real. There are some women who can see a simp and who can see a quick payday, or who can see
Bingo.
like, let me see this man. Oh, he looked like I can finesse him. He looked like I can sweet talk
Yes.
him. I can give him a hug and I know he's gonna get that bread up. And guess what? I could play with him, put him on the show, and put him down. I will
Yep.
say that makes both of them wrong. And to sit up here and drag this man's character because he said something inappropriate, she is just as guilty because she knew what she was doing was inappropriate. She was using her female intuition and what she was going through to get what she wanted. He was using what he was going through, and he knew that it was a woman that needed him because men thrive off being needed. Men feel very good when we come to them as damsels in distress. And obviously, his woman, who no longer, may or may not have been in a situation where she needed him. So guess what? He needed it and he felt thrived off of that. And guess what men do when they feel like, oh, I get to be the hero? They emotions get caught up. That's the easiest way to get a man. Oh, baby, can you open the pickles for me? I can't do it. I'm so weak. Let's be real. All of us women know that. And when it doesn't go down how we want, we can use it and say, oh, we can go and attack their character. We can go and say, oh, they violated me. Oh, they made me feel some type of way. But when it was brought and he left you alone and he's still the bad guy. So both of them are wrong.
They said,
Yeah,
"What was who docs?
I think
Who
that
docs
she
her?
guilty
Who
statement
docs
is a
her?"
little off
They
the
acting
rocker.
like she
But wait,
requested him.
drop.
She didn't
Can we
request him.
can we
She didn't
respond to what you
request.
said earlier to what you said earlier, drop with the
Well, I
whole
want to hear from
definition.
Miss Pretty because
So
she have a better understanding and education.
Well,
We need
Manny
to be
might want to
listening
hear from
more to
well,
Manny
her.
though.
you asked the
Drop, you
question,
was
and Manny said that
annoying.
we could go next, and
Your mama
also
is too.
she's
And
definitely
you and your
welcome to
Mama
go
daddy
through
lied,
the
so
and
I
your
can
daddy
education.
and
Hold on,
your
hippie.
and
They
your
regular
arguing.
daddy.
children.
Hippie,
You
hold
really
on.
don't
They
got one.
arguing.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's
And you always
focus,
Girl, I
y'all.
got a
get on my
daddy.
Hold
damn
on,
nerves. You
let's
get on
focus,
everybody nerves on
y'all. Let's
TikTok. We will
focus.
appreciate if you just fall off the
Let's
messy
Girl,
TikTok
focus.
you
and
should.
stop
The
coming up on
mirror
these
should
panels
get on
because
your
you're
nerves.
annoying. Drop. It's always about
Let's focus. Go ahead, hippie.
Thanks, Manny. So what I want to say to drop is where we disagreed at is um, that definition implies that he had some type of nefarious intent, right? So I think that in situations you can go somewhere and have a lapse in judgment. So if I meet Sarah and me and Sarah start liking each other, we start vibing. As they said, them hugs were so good. We start talking, we start flirting with each other. Like it's an innocent, I think, chain of events. So I think the reason why your definition it does not apply here is because there wasn't negative intent or malice from his side when he was going there initially, which is something that you asked us about.
It's real crazy how everybody's creating or spinning or saying anything about a lady that's still in the comments saying that you shouldn't send a man, but you
Jerica, didn't
need
they just
help.
kick you out of FOE too, friend?
No, I never got
Okay.
kicked out of FOE. I'm stuck
Okay,
like
my
glue.
bad. I didn't know. I thought
But
you
what
was one
I'm
of them. I didn't
saying
know.
is, it's
My
funny
Oh
bad.
that you're in the
wow.
You said
comments and
you
you
said
still
he's
didn't come
stuck
up
like
and
her.
say anything. I'm not
Jerica, you
talking to
said
you, Drop. I'm
I'm
not talking
sorry.
to you.
Okay.
I'm speaking. Can I speak, please?
Oh, I just
Can I speak, please? Thank you. What I'm saying is the lady is still down in the comments. I just don't understand. Like, let her story be heard by her own words in her own mouth. It still ain't been heard. She said she still has some other stuff to say. So why she texting it down there when she could have just came up? And if we did send anybody, if it was male, female, anybody, it could have been half. It could have been both. You still got some help. So what is your problem?
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Jerica, a couple of them was saying it was you, but they said no, it wasn't you. I think it was Liz Talk. Liz Talk, was it you?
Oh,
They be
yes.
kicking everybody out that
well,
bitch left and right, child. They just kicked
I
it.
wanted
I
her to
just wanted to
repeat what she
remind you
Is that
said
the
guys.
because she
list talk
said
that
you were
got
Coach
put
Phillips,
out?
you
stuck.
next.
She
Coach
said
No,
you're
Phillips, you
stuck like
that's
next.
she
the other one.
is.
That's the other list. So
Nah, baby,
so
they kicked you
They
out too. I
said
heard
both
them
of
vote
y'all.
you
They
no,
out
said
no,
it
for
was
I
two
all of them. They
left.
losers.
I
voted
don't
out
care
all
who the fuck
losers.
kicks me out. That has nothing to do with the
I know that's
situation.
right.
I
Oh, we were
left
just
anyways
asking. We
because I don't want to
know.
be associated with men who dog women, try to
Period.
talk
Oh
about beat
shit.
women, talk about all that. So I'm good.
Clock
Thank
it,
you. That's
Liz.
not the topic of
Clock it.
conversation. So anyway, so I came up just to share some information because I think people have been forgetting the shit that went down last year with Kev the Comic and the fact that this is not the first woman to say things, regardless of this situation and the
Liz Talk,
facts of
I
this
hate that. I
situation.
hate that I
We're
have to
not
say
talking
this.
about Kev the comic
Um,
sister.
I will say this.
Yeah,
They
We're
just
not
said
that's
talking
what I
about
was
Jerica,
Kev the comic.
wondering. So I kept
Jerica,
asking in the
Jerica,
comments, and so
Jerica
that's
girl,
what I was asking to clarify. Is
Jerica girl,
it
you
Oh
ran.
no,
They said
baby.
Nietzsche checked
so
you
people
last
can
night,
be mad all
friend.
they want, but I wanted to
Don't
understand what's going
don't
on.
bring up Kev the
But
comic. He
Jerica
haven't done nothing
also
today,
Okay.
please.
said to Braid, Jerica said to Braid, I'm stuck just like you are. So I just want her to repeat
She said
herself. I
what?
just want
She
her,
said
she
she's
said,
stuck
I'm
Okay.
like
Well, I
me.
stuck
kept
just
asking in the
like you.
comments. No
That's
one's
why I
answering me.
wanted
I
her
was
to
just
repeat
curious. I don't give a
herself.
fuck who's
That's
mad
why
at
she
me.
came
Y'all
for
can
me
talk
because
your
I wanted
shit.
her to
I'm
stand.
gonna drop down though. Thanks for answering.
Thank you, Liz. We love you in the kingdom, baby. You
Thank
always.
you,
Manny, I'm gonna
Liz.
let
I don't know what
Manny,
that was about.
Bray, I'm gonna let y'all get back to the mess. I just want to say, if anybody need resources, it is a group of us out here. You can always inbox us. We'll get you to the right people.
All
We
right.
don't share. There's lots of you that I've
Who
worked
said
with
she
here on
didn't
this
say
app.
that?
Yes, she
Um,
did.
and we'll share what we can. Y'all go ahead and get back to your messy side. But just remember, when you put yourself out there to help people, you do run the risk of, having to deal with people's mental health issues, not knowing their cycles, not knowing their trauma. And if you can't see it through, this is what it could look like. But good luck to y'all, and y'all have a good day.
Thank you,
Thank
Pretty
you,
Mama
Miss
Three.
Queen,
Pretty.
you must
Thank
say
you
Thank you
you
so
for
work
much.
at
always sharing your
you
resources with us.
said
I
Thank
you
know
you.
old
said
age
you said work
you
to the
know, get to
person
people
that just got
sometimes.
kicked out of FOE. She said, "No, I didn't get kicked out of
Old
FOE. I'm
age
stuck
get to
just like
people
you are.
sometimes. What I
I'm
did
stuck
say is I
just
was
like
stuck
you
like
are."
glue, Drop Queen, since you like to talk over people. I said I was stuck like glue.
Don't try to
Glue.
fix it,
That's what I
girl. Don't
said.
try to fix
Adhesive
it.
tape, baby. And I'm
You
not
are,
going
and glue don't
nowhere.
sound
And
alike.
it is what it is. Maybe you
Oh,
should go
friend.
ahead and get you some insure and help yourself out,
Oh
love.
shit. Did you? Oh, so the comments was saying they're being messy down there, and I hate to be messy too. Jericho, no, don't go, girl. They said Nietzsche checked you last night, baby. Damn it. Okay, Jericho. Well, at least you said glue.
Well, I mean, she
Okay,
is still
so
here. Manny,
hold
I'm
on.
sorry.
Just
Go
keep
ahead.
being
Um,
abused, baby.
so we are at a tough road, y'all. We are at a tough road with this situation. Again, we have a man whose image squeaky clean, no infractions, and then we have a young lady who needed help, who got this help, and now she's alleging that this man might have approached her inappropriately during her vulnerable state and time.
Manny, Liz Talk just commented and said, go to the cult if you love her so much. She just called it a cult.
Right.
Well,
So
I
I'm
don't know.
gonna
She was over there for about a year, Bray. So I don't know if that's a valid comment from her. But I did want to ask you
Ooh.
while we're here in the newsroom, and the
Jericho
other person
also
is here.
scamming people
Yesterday,
down
you
here in
said,
Dallas area. Ooh.
"Oh, I
Jericho
don't know
also
about that
scamming
drop,"
people down
but
here in Dallas area.
you did say yesterday when they were on the panel having the conversation about Kevin Brown that there's a certain TikTok user named Braid Therapy that was throwing shots specifically at you. And then I saw that person in the panel earlier. Did you want to discuss that while we're here in the newsroom or no?
I was up here. I was ready for Manny, but shit, I think I'm about to get busy. But I was waiting for Manny to wrap this up because he asked for her earlier. But shit, did she came after me?
Oh my
Well, I don't
God.
fucking know. Liz is down there
Well,
saying
no,
she needs help
Braid
too.
did put out a message for Braid Therapy,
Mm-hmm.
saying that he has a welcome package for her. So, Braid, do you want to now give her the message since she's here?
I think she already knows, but I can say it specifically on what I said specifically. Jay, and I'm gonna say it nicely, mediumly, because you know we don't get along. I see what you're doing, and I said that you want to be on Messy Talk, so baby, I will happily welcome you to Messy Talk. The reason that people didn't receive what you were saying last night because you was talking about me, and I was just letting the people know a
Oh
lot of
my
the slick.
God.
Girl,
Everything
you
gonna
know
have
it.
to be
Hold on,
Trevor?
let me. What you say?
Let's be real.
Don't call me
Let's be
Trevor.
real.
It's
My bad.
Braid
Okay,
King.
what do you go by over here?
Call
My
me
bad.
Braid
Excuse
King.
me.
I already told them you know me. They know you know
Yeah,
me. Don't call
very
me
well.
breaking. Yes, you do. I told him that. I said the reason that shit didn't land what you said last night at her panel was because you was talking about me. Every time, not
Ew.
every time, not every time, but a lot of the times you do be throwing your shots to me, but a lot of people don't know. But last night it
I
just
think that
didn't
you
land
honestly
because
believe a lot is about you. Hold on, because I heard what you're saying. And I
okay.
think that's why the numbers went up, which I'm very well aware of it, because a lot of people want to see this little tiffle that they think is going to resurface from years ago,
Let's work it out up here real
where they
quick.
can see that this big squabble. That one I'm not going to give because I have a lot of things outside of this. I give my
And do.
opinion and I keep it moving. So certain things I'm not going to do. But what I will say, interrupting, no baby, I just commented. Anyways, everything ain't about him. Let's keep it a
I
book.
don't think it is.
Everything's not about him. We have not spoke and we choose not to speak. Can we be around each other and everything is cool? It's cool. But at the same, yes, I'm actually very crazy, bipolar to be exact, with a lot of money. Make sure you double it before you
Mhm.
come for me. So again, the internet tactics or comments from people who are not in my tax bracket don't bother me. Okay. Now, to be jealous, that would mean to have some type of hatred. We exist. He exists in his world. I exist in mine. Y'all just don't know how to not deal with people and keep it moving.
So this
But
is
the thing is,
calculated
though,
that all
Jay,
this.
Okay.
Hold on. So is this calculated that you're all of a sudden over in FOE?
No, I've been there. That's the thing. Miss
Okay.
Fisher was a cousin.
No shade. It is calculated, but I will say
Oh,
this. And this is no shade at all,
no
Jay.
shade.
Yes,
She been
and
a cousin.
we don't got
She
the
been a
thing.
cousin of mine.
The thing is, I know, cousin. Hey, cousin. The thing is, see, the thing is, we don't got. Me and Jay have never had a blow up and had an explosion. But
Exactly.
what I'm
So
getting,
they really
we
wanted to do
haven't.
that.
But Jay, that's what I'm telling you. The only thing that keep pissing me off is I know what you be saying and the shit you be saying, and I know the shots that you be throwing. Me
And
and you
again,
both
I
know.
can take shots at you, but I don't have to because again, we're in two different worlds.
But I'm saying like you keep
Wait,
throwing
so
shots,
hold
and
on.
now I'm saying if you keep throwing
Hold
shots,
on.
we're just gonna go ahead and swoop de whoop the shit.
So
You can do whatever you
so
choose to do. You know how we handle it.
Correct.
that's what I think that's the disconnect because braid therapy, you're saying that allegedly you're not taking shots. Braid
Right.
is saying that he's catching your shots that you're alleging that you're not even making. This
Exactly,
is
because if you think everything's about you, you're gonna hear everything or you're gonna believe it. But most of the time, especially when it comes to content creators, it's never the content creators that are going through a lot of stuff. It is literally the people in the comments. Now, one of the thing about it is there are certain things I would never agree with that he does, and he knows that because we have each other's phone number just as well as he knows there are things that I do that he may not care for. So at the end of the day, everything's not about you. But if a hit dog hollers and you are walking in some of those same characteristics, you gonna feel some type of way. So
Correct. And I
again, if
made sure
somebody's
not to.
talking and I don't have those characteristics, I'm not gonna believe there's never a shot towards me because that's not
Correct.
my character. There has no being towards me. You feel
Correct.
me?
So I feel like
So
again,
he know that if
I
I have
haven't
a problem,
hollered
he can
yet.
say
I
it.
haven't hollered yet. That's the thing. But I'm saying, there's been a couple of hits that almost made me holler. But the last night was just like you tried it again, but it didn't apply. So I was like, Jay, I could count 4 or 5 times that you've tried to throw these shots. You've done it in Diamond's panel too towards me, and
Well, I
it's
mean, I
like
feel like that is not a.
I just
What
was
I
gonna
said last
finish this
night was
one
a
sentence this
weak
one
pack
time.
of
Just this one
mutual.
time, I'm gonna finish the sentence though. I
Go
feel
ahead.
like, yeah, and I feel like again, all I was saying was it's giving me that you do want to be on Messy Talk, you do want to be in these spaces, you're in the newsroom, you're in FOE, you're in the mafia, you want to be a part of Messy Talk. So I was saying if you wanted to be welcomed to Messy Talk, I have a great welcome package for you, and I was gonna welcome you to the losing team.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna speak on conversation, which is
As you
always
should.
gonna be my thing. I'm never going to do any of the bull crap because at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell anybody I rock with Nitra. I'm not gonna say anybody that I'm not gonna rock with nobody else because if it's a good conversation, it's a good conversation. Do I deal with people that's gonna dog walk or drag somebody? No, because I'm gonna just leave. That's not my part. And at the end of the day, if you don't know how to be neutral or stay out of some shit where you don't have to be the bad person, then hey, because let's be real, it's a lot of people who say they good people who are over here on Messy Talk and don't live a real messy life. I
Braid
think a lot
therapy,
of
I will
people,
say this.
huh?
I
My
said
bad,
this
go
about
ahead.
you last night. You are not suitable. You know how when you have you're a business owner, so you probably haven't had to worry about this. But when they
No.
give a job to someone, they do what's called like a character test to see if they're a good fit. You're not a good fit for FOE, and that you won't make it over there 30 days. Your
Well, I've been over there
personality
since
is
last
your
year. I
personality
don't
is too
do
strong. You're
okay,
too
yeah.
confident, and you make too much goddamn money, which don't seem like you gonna give it up freely.
So let
Cause
me say
you
this
don't
from
feel like
knowing
you're
her.
nobody's fool.
Let me say this from
So
knowing her, and the
okay.
comment cousins can attest to this. I know Jay. I know her respectfully. Jay would actually be a good fit for FOE and a good fit for the mafia. Jay is on her grown shit, her nature shit, like that. She's on that. She gives back to. She's on that. I spoke positively of Jay earlier. Like I said, she's a good person. We all have our ways. I do good shit. I have my ways. You feel me? It's just more so like she would fit in over there. She would be good on Messy Talk too, but she wouldn't be good business wise. If you got Jay is trying to do shit business wise, it would not be a good fit for her to be on Messy Talk. Maybe FOE and Diamond, yes, but Messy Talk would not be good for her and her business, is what I'll say.
Right. I don't do mess. So let me clear this up. A lot of people will sit up here. I'm not gonna be on here dragging nobody. That's not my intentions. It would never be my intentions. What I do in real world, I do in the real world. I come on and I get in good conversation, nothing more, nothing less. Do I get into foolishness? That's not my stilo. I would never do that. Now when I feel
But at
like it
least
is getting
she
foolishness,
has her
I
own
ask it
business,
out.
bitch. I got my own
I
businesses
ask it
and I
out to
got 4
him.
of them hoes.
Because at the end of the
Please.
day, I feel like there is a way to separate it. And like I told everybody, I show up because Miss Nitra has good conversation. And I do feel like a lot of people on this app will go around and they will tear each other down. When it's stuff like that, I get out the way. I get out the way. Baby, people, they say God ain't God. I'm no God. So people are going to say whatever they want. I
But
can't
Jay,
stop
that's the
somebody
very
from talking
you
down or
jumped
talking bad
in where
about
me
Yeah,
and
me.
Nitra
but do
got
you
Y'all can
think
into it.
remove.
that?
You
Hold
jumped
on,
Remove
in.
my.
let me get in here because Bray, you've been saying that you know her, but yet I can't get over the fact that you got this one wrong. And it sounds like
You got this
from
one
what
wrong.
but it sounds like from what Braid Therapy is saying that you might have got a lot of her sentiments wrong
No,
by
I didn't.
thinking
She just
that.
said she could throw shots. She said she throw shots.
But
She can do it, and a hit dog gonna holler. I didn't get anything
but
wrong.
she
I
made it
know
clear that
energy.
she
She said what
wasn't.
she said.
But
But
last
no,
night,
she
what the
made it
thing
clear
is,
that she wasn't talking to
No,
you
she
though.
didn't. She said she actually
Yes,
doubled
she
down and said no,
did.
she didn't. She said I can throw shots. A hit dog is gonna holler. That was not saying I wasn't talking about you. What are you
well,
talking
I made
about?
it very clear last night when I made my statement, because I'm gonna leave after this, because I am at the shop. I mean, I'm at the store. But listen, when I made my statement last night, it was simply only because I
You let
understand
him
what
speak,
Nitra
jaw
was saying.
dropper.
That's it. Now, when I said the hit dog will holler, because you stated no, you were talking about me, and I said no, a hit dog will holler if you hear something and you fit those characteristics. You will automatically think I'm talking about you when you were never on my mind.
But that's what I'm
You were
telling you. I
never.
was on your mind, Jay, because they was talking about Dextina. The conversation had nothing to do with what you came up there to say. I was on your brain because you came up there speaking on me, which I am the hit dog who's hollering now, but I
Okay,
haven't
I
hollered
think you're
before.
too
But
absorbed
last
with it.
night was
I
just
think you're
very
too
clear and
absorbed with
blatant.
it.
You was talking about me, not
And
Dextina.
again, as a grown ass woman, I'm telling you, I was reiterating what Nietzsche said. I do believe that your trolls came in there trying to involve something because they want to see this squabble between us that I will not give anybody. So
Jay,
again,
I'm
when
telling
you
you,
try
I
to
was in there.
make
I heard it my own self.
when you
I
try
heard
to
it.
make something, so again, you can run with whatever narrative. I've already told you it. You can believe it. You don't have to
What?
believe it. It is what it is.
Okay.
The hell I look like not being like, oh yeah, I'm talking about you because we already know each other in real life. Let's be real. Come on, come on. Let's be real. When have we ever backed down for saying, yeah, I said it?
I know
Yeah,
you're
I'm
not gonna
talking
back
about you.
down. I know,
When
well,
have
no,
we
and that
ever backed down from
no,
it?
that's the thing, though, Jay. That's the difference. Like that's the difference, though. Like I'm not trying to go there or nothing, but like I'm not gonna throw the rocks and hide my hands. I'm gonna say I said it. No shade.
Okay, well, Bray,
All right.
let's
Y'all have a great day.
with maybe she's grown to another woman than the last time that you may known her as the woman that you know, because she making it clear that she is not saying anything to you, nor was she talking in your direction. Um, so I'm just saying that you got this one wrong.
Okay, well you can have your opinion.
Oh my Lord
Uh,
Jesus.
I don't
I
have.
think
I'm
most
not gonna.
people want to attach other people to their dramas and foolishness, even if, you know what I'm saying?
There
Like,
she
I
go
don't feel
again.
the
Speak.
need to
Just
link.
here go one of them. Listen,
What I'm
what
telling
you
you is no. What I'm telling you is, at the end of the day, you and Nisha have a squabble going on. Now, it is common sense
who is the
that
other
there
people that
was
want to involve people in their drama and foolishness?
Sounds
exactly a
like she
lot of
Let
talking
me
about
people.
ask.
Nitra.
No, we're
Sounds
not
like
going
she
to
talking
assume
about
because that's why I'm
Nitra.
up here now. Who were you talking about?
Sounds like she's talking about Nitra.
I just said a
No,
lot of
it sounded
people.
like she
You
was
just
talking about me.
stated
She said
okay.
other people want to involve people in their drama and foolishness. Who?
Yes, most people will never go up against somebody solo dolo,
But
but they will
who?
add other people into it to make it seem good or make it seem like, oh, it's a
Who?
group. I don't have to get
Who?
on either side
Yeah,
because
but
you know exactly.
Who?
If we have an issue, I will say it. We've already had our statements towards each other and we've moved on. So that's why I'm
Bra-
telling you to stop adding me to y'all shit.
okay,
Braid,
but
it
I
If
want
sounds
to
like
I'm
she's
talking
ask.
about
trying to
something
Who?
that has
say,
nothing to
I want
do
to
with me,
Adding
it
ask
y'all
has
to the
though.
nothing
shit?
to do with
Who's
you.
adding y'all to the shit? Who? That Al? Who?
Braid.
Huh?
It sounds like she's trying to say, listen, if somebody finna think they finna use me to fight with Braid King, it ain't gonna happen. It sounds like she's
Exactly. I'm
putting a
not choosing
notice out
nobody.
there.
Leave me out of
Yeah,
it.
she's
Because if I
saying,
have an
I ain't
issue, we
finna
gonna
fight
go
with
up
this man.
against
Leave
each
me
other
out of
directly.
it. Yeah, that's what she's saying, Braid. She's like, I'm not finna be used to fight with Braid King. I'm not gonna do that. So,
Oh. So you're
All
saying
right,
she's
y'all.
saying Nietzsche. So
yeah, she's saying that. You
I'm
came
saying
here like,
I
anybody.
don't
That
think
ain't
she's
got nothing to
saying
do
that.
Yeah,
with
She's not
but
her
saying
can
that.
I
She's
ask her a
not.
question
him.
before
I
you
see
go
what you're
braid
doing, but she's
therapy?
not talking about Nietzsche, friend. She's really not. She's
Yeah,
not
can I ask
saying
her a
Nietzsche's
question before you
using
go
me to
braid therapy, please?
she's not
Yes.
she's not using Nietzsche. Nietzsche's not using
So
her to go at it
how
with me.
how long do you think? Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I think Miss Nietzsche can ride for herself for sure. But how long do you think that you're gonna basically hang out and give opinions like you did earlier and last night before people start dragging you into it just because?
Well, listen, now that I'm starting to see that you really can't generalize over here, we've already had a conversation where I have management and certain things that I can't do. So I understand, like, you know what, respectfully, I might just have to bow out because of what I have going on in the real world. And
You
that
better
it's
go
certain
on,
things I
baby
can't
girl. You
avoid to
just
get
go
into.
on back where you came from, baby
You
girl.
know what I'm saying? I can't afford it. So at the end of the day,
Sound like
it
you
was that,
smart. You
like, you know
sound
what?
like
Let it go.
you talented.
Every
You
conversation
sound
ain't
like
meant for
you
you.
successful. Take it.
Yeah, so I mean, in theory, though, Kiana's point earlier was right that with the 30 days.
What happened?
Why y'all drop him, miss?
Why he left? And at the end of the day, I just
No,
don't
they
like that
dropped
they
him.
good people who do
That
that.
was hippie
But all of
phone.
us have difference.
Oh, that was
But
his.
y'all be blessed.
Yeah, be good, honey. Don't get in this. Don't get this. Like they said, don't get in on you. But Bray, that girl ain't coming for you. Leave that girl alone.
Kiana, please. You don't, Kiana.
What?
I be confused why
Kiana,
they
please.
be talking about how awful
Sorry,
people
somebody called me. They
is.
didn't drop me,
Well,
Bray. Sorry
Braid,
about
I
that.
will say we're not gonna play in your delusion, Braid. Now that she made it clear that she was not speaking to you.
Oh,
Now,
Manny, see, this is
don't.
my thing. This is my no, see the play in your delusion shit like that, and y'all be expecting the motherfucker not to
Well, no, I'm
hear
just
y'all.
saying she is telling you
Now let me
clearly
tell
that
you.
she's not. Now, that's all I'm saying is
Yeah,
that
but
she
No,
clearly stated,
she said
and
out
you
of her
said
mouth.
that you knew her, and you said that she would stand on business. So, with all that being said, from your account, that would mean if she was talking about you,
Manny,
that
you
she
think?
would make
No,
it clear.
let me say this, Manny. Manny, you think just because I don't like somebody, like I have to go against and do that one thing respectfully? Like I don't have to just bash or not necessarily speak highly of a person. That's never been me. Bitch, I can go at you today and still speak highly of you tomorrow, respectfully. Manny, we just heard what the fuck she said. So you're just trying to do a fricka and a doot to doot, and this is your platform. So doot to doot that.
Wait,
But
no,
respectfully,
what?
I just was gonna
No,
just
not
respectfully,
Braid,
just
no.
respectfully. I do live in the land of delusion.
Oh hell no!
Oh my
Like,
god.
no, Braid. She made it clear, like, come on now.
Brandon, they jumping you.
She said that she was generally speaking
Manny
to the
trying to just do
topic.
that one thing. He tried to do that one thing, but I don't care.
This
I
is
understand.
crazy. Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
hippie.
Yeah, okay.
yeah, if I can land my plane from earlier, sorry, I did have a call and it dropped down. But to the point, I do think that Kiana was right with the time frame because she's saying stuff like, "I don't want to be dragged into other people's stuff. I just want to have an opinion with while being neutral." Da da da. Any opinion, people are going to attack you for it on Message Talk. That's just the way it is. Any opinion that you have, you're probably saying something with somebody or against somebody. So, for example, earlier she said the young lady is just as guilty as the other guy. Well, half of the people could look at it as, why are you calling Kevin guilty? And then they want to go at you. Why are you calling her guilty? The other half, and then they want to go at you. So I mean, either way, you're gonna be dragged into the mess, especially considering the fact that you and Bray have a history. I think people are just gonna pick at that scab. So yeah.
No, I think it's not gonna be picked at. It was underlying, like, and nobody in the comments was saying it. That's why I was like, she's off. Like I heard it with my own ears. People
No,
aren't
I
in the
mean moving
comments
forward.
starting
I'm not
shit.
saying no, I mean moving forward. Now that y'all done
Well,
had
you
this
have to
conversation,
understand,
that scab is
hippie,
going to pick
Braid.
that.
Braid made it clear that there was an issue. See, nobody went down this
Mhm.
avenue until Braid made
Yeah.
it clear.
Yeah,
Like I
that's what I'm
told
saying,
them,
A
they
Manny.
lot of
sent
us
me
knew
the.
on the back end, but nobody really knew on the front end. Like a lot of people on Messy Talk been knowing, been peeping, been watching. But like today, I just was like, bitch, I'm over it. That last night shit was
But Braid, that's what she just made clear that
Manny.
those
Okay, we got it.
times
It's clear.
that
It's ain't
y'all
clear.
was
Okay,
peeping and
Manny, it's
watching,
crystal clear, Manny.
she was not talking to you.
Yeah, she was, but got it.
He ain't the news, no. Are you crazy?
Thanks, Manny. Love you.
I mean, I understand his sentiments, Trina. I'm just saying that she said it to him that she was not.
No, she didn't. She said, will throw shots and a hit dog a holler," is what she said. So I don't know why you keep saying she made it
I
clear.
do understand
She
the
did
parts
not
that
say,
you heard.
did you hear her say, no, you obviously don't. She did not say, Braid, I wasn't talking about you. So stop saying she made it clear.
She did say she was not.
No,
What?
she never said I was not talking about you. Them words never came out
What?
talking about. She said
Wow.
specifically, I will throw my
Wow.
shots and a hit dog is gonna holler.
Wow. I don't know what other word to call it now because
Trevor, are
she
you serious? I
did.
literally said
I
word
just
for
said don't
word.
call me Trevor.
What do you want to be called over here, goddamn it?
Breaking.
Ah! Now you is
You,
Shut up.
young man, for the 10,000th time,
You want this to be about you, and it was never about you.
No, it
Jesus,
was. It wasn't
Lord
about
have
Dextina. Give me 1
mercy.
second, Jay, because I'm not even paying no attention. Me
It
and you,
was
me and
never
you clearly
about
not.
you.
We good. Just don't
I
keep.
hear
That
All I
was
love
wanted you to
about
do
you
here.
was
want
I
to
not
hear
keep
hear
doing that.
that.
love.
All I
I
wanted you
hear
to do
love
was just not
here.
keep doing that. Hold on. All
Does
I wanted you
anyone
to do.
You
else
want
hear
this to
love?
be about
No,
this
Jay, I just
so
don't want you to keep throwing shots at
bad.
me.
I
That's all
hear
I
You
want.
love
want, but here's
between
the
the
That's all
thing.
I
Hold
two
on,
of
wanted
hold
to
on.
you.
Can
hear.
I say this to him since we're
Brittany,
having a
hold on
direct
for real.
Tell
conversation?
No,
each other
Jay, you
y'all
know
love
that.
each
I don't
other.
want you to keep throwing shots at me. That's it. That's all.
No,
If
no,
you
no,
keep
no,
throwing
no.
shots,
But
I said
what
I
I
was
want
gonna
you
give
to
you a welcome
hold on,
package.
hold on, hold on, for real, for real. I just need you to say this. I just need you to hear this for real, for real. And I'm talking directly to you.
I hear you.
Everything is not about you. Swear to God.
I
And
didn't know
I
that,
really
Jay.
need you to
I never
understand.
said it was.
But you keep saying that these shots,
Jay,
everything
because
isn't
me and
about
you
you. If you talk, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me finish,
no,
and then
Jay,
you can
no,
land
Jay, no,
whatever
because you
plane you
interrupted
want.
me too, baby. You
You
know
can,
I
you can
know,
land
baby.
whatever
You
plane you
know
want
I
after this. Let me
know,
finish.
honey.
But you keep saying that everything is direct. You're not the only
I
person
didn't
that
say
there was a
everything, babe.
friendship. Hold on. You're not the only person that there was a friendship and then there wasn't one. So to think that if I'm talking about friendships that no longer exist, or if I'm talking about people backstabbing you, you think this is the internet. You already know how much comes with all of this stuff.
I do,
Everything
Jay,
is
and I
not
do, and
about
I
you. So
know
you
just
have to
as,
live
but
a life
Jay,
where
I
you
know
know
that.
that.
Jay, I know that, and you know I know that.
Okay,
But you
so
know
stop
I
saying
also
that shots
know,
are
Jay,
about you
you
when
know that
you
I
weren't
also
involved in
know,
that.
Jay, if you know that I also know, if I go to a live where motherfuckers is talking about you, bashing you, and you come in there knowing
But
we
when
have
I
beef and
came
you
in, they
ad
weren't
lib,
bashing
give
you, is
me a
what I'm
second,
telling
baby.
you.
Give me
You
a
are
second,
being
baby. No, they,
bashed.
baby, give me a second, baby. Just give me one split second. It won't even take long at all. All I'm saying is, Jay, the same way you know what you just said, I know how motherfuckers is. Period, point blank. If you go up in a live and you talking shit while a motherfucker talking shit, and you put your 2 cents in and talk about how you was backstabbed and how people doing, you speaking to your experiences about a person. A lot of this shit you talking about, you're speaking about our experience and the shit that we went through while
If
I'm
you
beefing with the
just
next
say you sorry.
motherfucker.
Just say you sorry. It's
Say
okay.
sorry for what?
Oh my God.
You
I'm hearing
apologize
some
for
love.
what?
Oh my
I'm hearing
God.
some love, you guys. Let's reconcile.
Yeah,
But all I'm
what am I
telling you
apologizing for?
is you need to, when I walked in the room, all I heard was Nietzsche trying to process what she was stating. And at that time, people were in the comments literally
But you,
stating that it's
but
not hurtful. It is hurtful
but
when
you
you go
jumped
over,
in and
hold
it
on, hold
wasn't
on,
about
let me
that.
finish. When I walked in, she was stating it is very hurtful to see other people who are in my community talking against me. I only spoke on that. As a creator, it is hurtful if you are being bashed and you look up and it's your people that say, you my family, you my supporter, and then they are the people that are going up against you with other people. That's hurtful. So to say that I don't understand that is all I stated. So if you can't understand, or you would think that is attack against you, that's unrealistic, because you would feel some type of way if
No,
people
ma'am,
who
Jay.
really
No,
genuinely rock
ma'am.
with you.
Jay,
So
if
you
I
don't feel
said
no
stuff
type of way,
right now
Trevor.
on this
Hold,
live, if
hold,
I
hold.
said stuff
Break
right now
in.
about you, Jay, if I said stuff
Not
right
breaking,
now,
you a damn
if I,
lie.
You a lie. You got into
what
it
did
with
you
your
say, Trina?
sister for going against you. Let's be
Nothing.
real. That is hurtful. And anybody who will sit up and say that somebody who
Not
they
because I
consider
don't
to
help
be their
you.
friend, if somebody who's your friend, let's be real. Let's take all the other stuff out and let's talk being real. Let's talk being real. As a real person and a real human being, if you got feelings and genuine love for somebody, and then you're being dragged all over the internet, and you look up and the people that you got genuine love for, they're right there with it, you're going to be hurt by that. That's all I was saying. So for you to think that that is personally about you, that would mean that you are a part of hurting me. And you would feel like, oh, I feel like she's indirectly talking about me, because you know what? I felt like she thinks I hurt her. I felt like she think I slighted her. So at the end of the day, that's something that you would have to deal with, because everything isn't about you. That's just being a real human on how human beings would feel. So again, whenever I'm speaking on something, that does not have anything to do with you. How you
Now that you
know?
said that, and now that you said that again, Jay, me and you both know the real. I don't really care about what you're saying as far as the crowd goes today. Like I said, Jay, stop throwing shots at me, and I want you
Okay,
Wait,
to
well, I
get
don't
the
know how
welcome
many
package.
times
wait,
you'll hear
but
it
she
directly
did
from
say
me.
that you
I
have
did
to.
hear it, and thank
But
you for
she
saying
did.
that. But just
But
don't throw
she
shots at
did
me, and
say.
we won't do it. That's
But
as
she
simple as it
did
goes.
say that she would like an apology from you.
I know she says that all the fucking time. She did say that.
Exactly.
She
He heard
always say
that.
that.
He hear that
Girl,
every
I'm not
time he
fucking
get on my live.
apologizing to her for what? What the fuck I'm about to say sorry for?
Okay then. So if somebody feel like there's nothing to say, we cool with existing how we
Yeah, just
exist.
don't throw shots.
Again,
That's
don't
it.
think everything is about you.
I don't think everything is about me, but when I
Okay,
hear
then
it's
so
about
stop
me and the
saying
next shot you
don't
throw, you're
shots.
gonna get your welcome package. That's as simple as it
Okay,
is,
well
babe.
shoot,
So
whatever
throw
package
another
you got, as
shot and
long as it got my
we're gonna
name
take it
on it.
there. That's the end
As
of the
long as
sentence.
it
We
got
can
my name
continue to
on it.
coexist, not
I
say
don't
nothing to
open
each
mail
other.
that don't
If
got
you
my
throw
name
another
on it.
shot, I'm gonna start throwing shots.
Can
That's it.
y'all
Do
just
whatever you feel the
virtually
need to
Because
hug
do.
it
usually I
out,
don't even give
please?
warnings. I just do. Because I can start throwing shots too. So the next shot you
Listen,
throw,
if you
I'm gonna
feel the
throw
need
shots
to
and
do
say that they not
anything,
about you.
Trevor,
And then we're
if
gonna
you
be
feel the
rocking with
need to
cooking with
do
hot
anything,
grease.
Trevor, that's
We're
on
gonna
you.
be cooking
You
with hot
feel me?
grease.
You can cook.
I
You
don't
can
think
cook.
y'all need to
Bitch, you still down there
continue to
running your mouth?
suggest
Enjoy,
a
bitch. I'm
hug
on
or
your ass too,
anything.
ho.
I don't
We're gonna
think
go ahead and
braid
plug
Trevor,
therapy
these
why are you
is
bitches.
getting
welcoming
offended? Bye,
this.
y'all.
Bye. See
Later.
you
We
later.
cleared it up.
Enjoy, bitch. You wanted to join in. Now you're joined in,
Later.
ho. Welcome.
Yeah, I don't think y'all should keep suggesting that braid therapy welcome this. She's sounding like she's not welcoming this.
Somebody said
So
he had more drama than any female I know. And bitch, you look like a. Ugh, if I
I
was to take
will
that
say
motherfucking
Braid
picture and tell you
King.
what the fuck you look like to me, bitch.
I
So
will
y'all
say
know.
Braid King that she ended it with stating that she would like an apology. She also stated that you might have read these things wrong. This is crazy. Now I don't want you to per se give it off as if you're attacking her, but she doesn't sound like she's welcoming this approach. So I don't know. I don't know. I didn't even realize it was this strong between you two when you said
Manuel,
what you said. Go ahead, Trina.
don't be trying to fricka.
Y'all saying fricka fricka, y'all heard what the young lady said? Like she spoke out her own mouth. How can I fricka fricka when she said it? So either y'all gonna throw her feelings to the side as if again, he stated he knew her. He spoke highly of her. So with all that being said, it sounded like she would be truthful. So if he's speaking highly of her as if she would be truthful, then why now when she speaks her version of the truth, I look at it now as if she is not to be truthful. He said that she would put it on the floor if she said that she would stand up behind it. So she's stating the infraction. She's stating that he got it wrong.
Well, I do sense a little love, but some tension too. And Manuel, you need to stay out of his shoes.